Hello and welcome. I'm Rahul and you're watching me on my Facebook page or my YouTube channel Rahul Kumar Talks. And if you're watching me consistently, then welcome back to my channel. I usually make such kind of videos and such kind of content that can make you a person who can develop critical thinking. Critical thinking is really important in nowadays life. If you have critical thinking, then only you'll be able to contemplate the issues from a different angle. You'll be able to understand exactly what is going on, and that's why if you will develop critical thinking, you will be someone who will have thinking, who have certain perceptions about work, and who will think about the world with some kind of rationality, with cognitive thoughts, and that's why they will develop themselves. And that is why I would like to tell you, sometimes if you listen to me at least for 6 months, your communication skill will certainly improve, your rationality of thinking will certainly improve, and you will be able to do amazing things in your life. And that's why I would guide you, I would suggest you that you listen to me for at least 6 months. It will certainly help you, and will certainly give you a boost in your life. And that is why I usually talk about these things. Especially, I would like to suggest youth people, don't waste your time. Every penny, every section of your life is important, but youthful is something that can land you a very better career. So if you want to land a better career, if you want to do something great in your life, then you have to think differently. You would not have to waste time on some certain kind of futile reels. There are a lot of garbage over internet. You would not have to think about that. Rather, you have to think in a different way. You have to develop critical thinking. You have to have some kind of clarity, some visions about your career, about your future, and then only you will land on a good path. And that's why I suggest people, don't waste your time, especially in your youth time. If you are wasting your time, you are not doing a great thing in your life. That's why I'm here. Just listen to all the persons who are talking some great things, which can give you can develop your thinking process, can develop your communication skills. Such kind of podcasts, such kind of videos you should watch. And today I'm going to give you some points which can develop your personality. That's why I would be talking about personality developing, but it is integral part of your character. That's why it is something that is required in every field. Whenever you are going to work, whenever you are going to attend in a college, it is required to have greater personality. I'm not talking about outfits. Outfit is really a prima facie. If you are good in a good attire, people will give their attention to you, but that doesn't mean that will define your career. Suppose a workplace, everybody is going in the same attire, what will happen? They are only your personality. These factors that I'm going to talk about will help you to enhance your personality. And what are these factors? First one is agreeableness. You have to be someone who have to accept the work in a different way, accept the challenges, to solve each and every constraint. That you have to think how you can solve the constraint with your incisive mind. But first of all, you have to be ready. You have to be someone who can go and can work, and can solve the problems in a different way. You have to be acceptable. You have to accept. You have to face challenges. Many times you will feel that whenever executives are talking, if you will say no, they will be someone who will they will be very tempered, they will reprimand you, but you should not land yourself in that kind of situation. Yes, decision making is one of the most important thing. You have to be decisive, you have to be incisive, who can take decisions, but that doesn't mean that you would say first time no to the work. Yes, you have to say yes. Then you have to think on in a different way. You have to solve that problem, and then you have to say in a delicate way no to that very problem, not at first time. Second thing after agreeableness is conscientiousness. Conscientiousness is a high frequency word, but if you understand about it, how delicately you are doing the work, how delicately you are solving the problem, how attentive you are, how you are doing your work in a better way, that is called conscientiousness. And it will define in a different way. If you have conscientiousness, you will minutely go through all the work, whatever you are solving, the problems, whatever you are solving, that will give you a different experience. And that's why I'm asking you that conscientiousness is also a part of doing work in a different way. Third, and also it is important, and I think it is the most important thing, is a stress tolerance. Nowadays it has become habitual. Everybody has to take in stress, because in every department, if you will go, there is a stress of work, a stress of complying with things, a stress of targets. So you have to be someone who can take a stress, who can be someone who will have who will have this kind of tendency to take a stress, to handle things in a different way. Because if you will not imbibe and will not take this stress, you will not be able to solve the problems. You have to be free, you have to be cool all the time, even after there is a surmounting pressure. But you have to be cool, you have to solve your problems. You have to be someone whose mind should always be in uni direction. I will not say you that you become multitasker at the same time. No one can be multitasker in the same point of time. You can give your attention, you can focus on only one thing at a particular time. That's why I'm asking you. Multitasking, if you are, that is good, but you have to devote your time at one place, at one work, at one time. That is my thinking, that is my thought. Next thing is openness. Openness, you have to be open. Someone could approach you, someone could find you in an amicable way. You should not be who is strict all the time, who is not trying to talk with other people. So if you will make a team and you lead your team, the problem that you will solve is in greater amount all the way. Because single-handedly, whatever you will do, people all together will do different tasks and they will achieve more. And that is why openness is more important. The last one that I'm going to talk about is about being extrovert. If you are introvert, then you will feel yourself that many times when it comes to give expression, you will not be able to give that. You feel that way. But if you are extrovert, you will be approachable to other persons. You will approach others. You will talk to others. You will express yourself. You will find yourself in a different way. But you have to have empathy as well. So a little bit of introvert and maximum extrovert. If you apply that kind of ambivert personality, you will do a great thing, miracles in your life. These were the things that you have to think of if you want to develop your personality. Next time I will come up with more ideas. Thank you for listening to me.